Hey everybody, Dylan Andrews here, coming to you live from Coast City Comics, another DC drawing board where I grab an individual issue, trade paperback, graphic novel, and draw a character from that series. Today we're doing Batman Beyond. I'm super excited. Bernard Chang, Dan Jurgens. The series is awesome. You should definitely check it out. So, let's get back to the drawing board. Hey everybody, thank you so much for taking the time to watch DC Drawing Board. This is 6 connecting Batman Beyond covers. Yeah, this was quite an undertaking. I really enjoyed doing this. It allowed me to draw really big, which is fun. And Batman Beyond is such a fun character to draw, and he has his cool villains. He's got a bunch of awesome villains, and yeah, really happy to do this. This is just the pencils for these 6 interconnecting Batman Beyond Rebirth sketch covers. I started watching Batman the Animated Series when I was a kid. I loved that show, and then when Batman Beyond came around, I was all in. I'm a huge fan of the character. I love that it started in that Batman the Animated Series world. I love old man Bruce Wayne. I love Terry McGinnis. I think he's a phenomenal Batman. And this series, they did a great job connecting. It was the Rebirth series kind of started before the Rebirth relaunch for DC, so Bernard Chang, his artwork carried through. It didn't reset, which I think was really great. It was written by Dan Jurgens, and Bernard Chang did the art, and it's pretty seamless. So Tim Drake starts as Batman in this neo-Gotham future, and then Terry McGinnis retakes the mantle during the Rebirth. So really phenomenal. Highly recommend it. I know I say that about every series that I draw from, but I'm probably only going to pick characters from series that I really liked. So if you're like, geez, every time Dylan draws a character from a series, he says it's really a really great series. Well, that's because I like the characters, you know. If it was something I wasn't a huge fan of or I didn't connect with, I probably wouldn't be as excited to draw a character from it. So I can tell you a little bit about what occurs in this series. We have the Joker's gang. It's, you know, if you're familiar with the animated show, you'll be able to jump right in at any point. And spoiler alert, Joker is actually in this series, and that was really kind of crazy to me. I hadn't ever seen a future Joker, a Neo-Gotham Joker before. Also, Damian Wayne makes an appearance in this series, which is crazy to have a grown-up Damian. Totally fun. Bernard Chang gets to redesign the Batman Beyond suit for a few issues, which is really neat. Totally a cool, different version of that. So this is me using a Pentel pocket brush pen and just spotting blacks. It's tough to do 6 interconnecting sketch covers because the logos on these sketch covers is rather large, so you have to kind of draw around the logo often. But you know, it's a good challenge, and I try to create a pose that, you know, makes it so that there's something to look at on every sketch cover. When you're doing 6 interconnecting sketch covers, it's going to be hard to have, if you're doing one large image like I did with this, it's going to be hard to have something really important on each sketch cover. You know, you'll have a kneecap on one, but I tried to put like villains off to the side to kind of give it some interest. Then I'm going back in and do a gray wash, then I go back in with a black colored pencil, Prismacolor, to bring out some tones. But this is all, you know, pretty standard stuff. Once I have, you know, this is kind of the way I draw, and it's pretty consistent. You'll see with a lot of these DC drawing boards, it's like, yeah, that looks like a drawing I did. So that's Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, some of his villains, 6 interconnecting sketch covers. Thank you so much for watching this episode of DC Drawing Board. I really appreciate it. Please check out my website, DylanAndrewsArt.com, BatlanticStudios.com, and my Patreon, patreon.com/BatlanticStudios. Follow me on Instagram. See ya!